Hello everyone, hello, welcome, welcome back. I know it's been a few weeks, apologies. First world problems, I'll save going on about it. But yeah, welcome back to UK Sim Reviews, and we've got another review, and it's another route for Train Simulator. I'm going to keep it short this week because there's a lot going on. But yeah, what we're doing the Bristol-Exeter Route Add-On. This is a very, very old route. This is probably one of the first routes I ever purchased for Train Simulator. Came out on 10th of June 2011. It covers the 80-something miles, I think it is, from Bristol Temple Meads down to Exeter. Yeah, it's a decent route. Obviously, if you've had... I'd like to say it joins up, but it kind of does and it doesn't. If you've got the Just Trains Western Main lines, obviously you can go from London all the way to Exeter, but the old London to Oxford route, it misses that tiny little bit out between Didcot Park and Bristol, which would have Bath and places in like that. But then you can also go down and get the Exeter to the Riviera line, Exeter to Paignton, I think it is, and the South Wales route, the New South Wales route. So yeah, there's a lot going on around Bristol. This covers stations such as Bristol Temple Meads. Obviously that's a starting point. You've got the TDM down there, you've got the branch line off to Weston-super-Mare, Bridgewater, Taunton. In terms of freight running, there is sort of like a holding area, I think it's at Taunton, and there's one just north of Exeter St David's. Obviously there's the TDM at Exeter St David's. There's a couple of little shunt lines on the route. So yeah, there's a mixture of passenger and freight working, what you can do on the line, obviously off the back of that. The route is, well, in terms of locals, what it comes with, it's pretty much the European asset pack, if I'm being brutally honest. You get Class 43 HSTs in First Great Western, which some of the scenarios are built around. You've also got the Class 166, I think is the other locomotive that is part of that asset pack. Obviously, if you've got the London to Oxford route, it's the same stuff in there. Obviously Class 47s in sector livery, if memory serves me right. I think they've actually updated this route, because according to Steam, it says obviously fully functional animated level crossings, yeah, 85 miles to drive, but it says non-drivable rolling stock placed along the route, including Class 20, Class 60, railhead treatment train, FNA nuclear flasks, IWB cargo wagon, auto ballastas, YGBC caves. Now, I don't remember seeing them, I may be wrong, but from when I played them a few years ago, I think they might have added that, because I'm thinking, why would I buy the Just Trains auto ballaster pack and the IWB pack, and certainly Class 60. I don't recall ever seeing a Class 60, but yeah, it's been a while since I've played the default scenarios, because obviously, as you guys know, I prefer the Armstrong Powerhouse stuff because it's more realistic. As regards the default scenarios, like I say, it's a while since I've played them, but it's the usual early Train Simulator scenarios where they're alright. They lack a bit of roadside or trackside stuff, and it can be very repetitive in terms of the rolling stock that you see, hence why I play the Armstrong Powerhouse packs, because you get variety in there and you see different things, and it makes things a lot more enjoyable. I'm using a free roam scenario here just so you can see what the line looks like. Currently, obviously, this is the spur with no scenery off, which is the preserved line all the way to Minehead. It stops just at that station, but yeah, well, I don't know why you'd use it. because obviously there's no scenery as usual. You get 8 scenarios with it, and how much is it? Well, it's $19.99. So yeah, you get 85 miles for $19.99. The scenery is quite nice, as you can see. We're flying over, so it's interesting when you look at the old ones. And well, I think last week we looked at, or was it the week before, we looked at Edinburgh to Glasgow, and that they've put these scenery walls, and yeah, I was disappointed by that on that route, where you look at this and there's obviously depth of scenery. And you're like, oh great, it does show its age a little bit compared with the really new stuff. But for what it is, it's 5 years old now. It still looks really good. It plays really well. The track isn't kind of like the one that I hate. The West Coast Main Line Rugby to Stoke thing. I mean, that's just boring as hell. Where there is changing speed restrictions. There's a couple of interesting bits on there. Obviously, the line off to Weston-super-Mare. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I think the question for me is $19.99. That's an interesting one because it is 5 years old. Obviously, there's no real discount on that. I think it's quite expensive for an old pack. The Riviera line last time was something like $14.99. Obviously, there's some at $25.99. But should it be a bit cheaper considering you're not getting any special locals with it, and you will just be buying it for the route? That's up to you to decide. I like this route. I think it's really good. It's a good add-on. It ties up with a lot of other routes, like the South Wales route, the Riviera line in particular. Obviously, if you've got the Just Trains add-ons like Bristol Avonmouth and all that kind of stuff, then it ties in nicely with them. So yeah, I think it's a valuable add-on to have. But whether it's worth $19.99 and you wait for the Steam sale, that's up to you guys. But yeah, I hope you found this review informative. I know it's shorter than usual, but I hope you like it. If you do, please like, please subscribe. And we'll see you hopefully next weekend. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.